So before we begin, make sure to be holding the B button as you select Shademan Stage for a nice surprise. That's not the usual start theme. Also, mystery, the horror. But anyway, yes, if you're holding the B button when you start this stage, you'll get a musical nod to one of Capcom's other games, or, other series, the Ghosts and Goblins series. So yes, this is pretty much the song from Ghosts and Goblins. Or at least it's the one I recognize, and except it's in the Mega Man 7 sound font, which sounds pretty good. I dig it. Of course, that's not the only reference to Ghosts and Goblins. That first area back there is kind of reminiscent of, I think, any given Ghosts and Goblins game. You got that very haunted, but still kind of grassy area. Yeah, it's a grassland first stage, but, too haunted to really be derivative of Mario or whatever. But anyway, yeah, you got that. You have the coffins rising from the ground, and zombies come out of them and attack you. That's just how some enemies spawn in Ghosts and Goblins, which is kind of a neat way to go about things. In fact, if anything, seeing enemies spawning kind of gives you time to deal with them, which makes them the easiest enemies to deal with. They also don't do anything but walk as far as I remember, unlike any other enemy in Ghosts and Goblins, which all hate your guts. But, we get into a section that I guess is less Ghosts and Goblins-like. Gonna be honest, I think I remember Super Ghouls and Ghosts the best out of all of those games because I've seen it like 1,000 times. I don't play Ghosts and Goblins very much. I don't like them, at all. They're absolutely not my cup of tea. They're just in the Battletoads range of games where it's like, here's this game that's kind of bad on purpose, and some people like them for that, and you know what, fair enough, I guess. If you really don't like having fun playing a video game, there you go. Anyway, though, mini-boss time. Kind of a neat concept for a mini-boss. This mini-boss determines where you go in this stage. He has two different points to hit, the eyes and the core that appears every few seconds. And depending on which one you destroy, the mini-boss will blow up and destroy a very specific section of the level. In this case, he destroyed the wall, so we're going to be going through this way. Of course, I will be, at some point, showing off the other path, because it is important. Also, the other reason is, I have to do the Ghosts and Goblins reference now, or the music one, because you can't actually do that Easter egg when Shademan's dead. You have to do it before you defeat him. So we will hear the normal theme eventually. Also, God, I love the normal designs of those guys, the wheel ones. Like, it's weird but kind of cool. I just think they're visually pretty good. But also, I love that they're just, like, weird werewolfy enemies as well. Like, that's just a really cool concept for an enemy all around. I don't usually have a favorite enemy in a Mega Man game, but you know what? I'd probably say it's that one. We've also got this picture of Dr. Wylie as a vampire, and this is actually just a visual clue to help you find a free energy balancer. Hell yeah, very nice. So yeah, just rush search under the Wylie portrait and you will find it. Energy balancer is, as always, very useful. When you have the energy balancer, if you're not currently using a weapon, any weapon energy you pick up will go to the weapon with the lowest energy. Anyway, right here, Base has been injured. Oh no. I thought I was edgy enough to play Ghosts and Goblins, but apparently not. Damn, this is a huge point of shame for me. I guess I have to get good. Also, if you're wondering why that's the voice I'm giving Base, just wait for the next game. just wait for the next game. Anyway, though, now that we've found Base, we've also found the boss. It's Shademan. Shademan's probably one of my favorite bosses. I just think he's pretty neat overall. He's very polite. He bows at the start, but there's a gleam in his eye, so you know he's up to no good. So, this attack right here, he's gonna try to swoop down and grab you. If Shademan grabs you, he will actually drain your HP. I think every 2 points he drains is 1 point back for him, so he's gotta suck out a bit more to actually get anything from it. But nonetheless, it is a very dangerous attack, and quite the rare one as well. Usually bosses in the classic series can't heal. Also, his other attacks are pretty cool. This attack is a petrifying attack, though it's far easier to dodge than Freezeman's freezing attack, so it's probably not going to be a big deal for you. It is by far one of the easiest freezing attacks to deal with in this game. The other attack, though, is like his main gimmick, and is also the weapon you get from him, the Noise Crush. Noise Crush is cool because it reflects off the wall, hits him, and then powers up. This is also how the weapon works for you when you're using it. Noise Crush isn't one I use very often, but you know what? It's too cool of a weapon concept for me to hate, so like, gets a pass from me. All around, Shademan and his stage are very good. Ah, we actually get Roll this time. We haven't seen her very often. Yep, sure does. Wow, brutal Roll, what the hell? Why did you just murder that old man? Anyway, here's Mwonderwall. Alright, so yeah, we got Noise Crush. And so, that's the end of the video. Shoot, what am I gonna use for an end of video pun? I mean, I did insult ghosts and goblins. Does that count as throwing shade? I'm gonna say it is. There you go. We'll pretend that works as a pun.